Welcome to Mindshock, live Q&A 31st edition. This is your host, Bruce McGuire. And once again, we will be descending into the pits of logical analysis and goofery the world has possibly never seen before, because we don't know where these live Q&A goes. I mean, we usually end up talking any combination of Steven Seagal, Alex Jones, Roller Jam, Flat Earth, time-traveling, interdimensional Bigfoot Terminators from Hollow Earth, and anything and everything in between. So welcome everyone. Everyone feel free to ask questions of any kind in the live chat. I'll try to get to each and every one of them. And if receipts are available, then we will look at the receipts. As always, if you enjoy the Mindshock podcast, want to help logic and reason return to a world where it is quickly going extinct, you can donate to our PayPal. Just check the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon. If YouTube's not giving you the updates here, even the free Patreon tier will give you all the updates. You can also support the channel by becoming a YouTube member right here on YouTube. Welcome. We got some of the usual suspects in here. We got Lord Zed, Aaron, Justin Johnson, Les Xylophone, Flat Bob Silver Bear, AJ Forever, Heracles. So welcome everyone. All right, so yeah, I have some, I actually teased some Flat Earth AI stuff in the community tab and on Twitter earlier. I do have a breakdown of that coming. Very, very interesting stuff on AI analyzing the shape of the Earth, utilizing all known experiments, data, and we will see what it finds. That should be out in the next couple days as well. So what are we starting off with tonight? Alex Jones, perhaps? A smattering of Alex Jones? Flat Bob asks, what do you know about Nephilim clowns? See, there's certain topics that are just, they need their own dedicated deep dive podcast. So I don't want to dilute that one too much by going over that here, because I've been working on that one for a while. Silver Bear asks, Bruce, did you catch the Alex Jones on Tucker podcast? The recent one or the old one? Is there a new one? If there's a new one, I didn't see it. Lord Zed asks, Bruce, did you see Dream Scenario starring Nicolas Cage? No, I did not. I'm actually really behind on Nick Cage movies, believe it or not. Although Drive Angry was pretty darn good, wasn't it? Drive Angry was pretty phenomenal, especially in 3D. I don't know how many people saw that one. I mean, that was just a phenomenal film. It's been quite a few years since that came out. Obviously, I mean, not much good comes out recently, but let's see, what year was, I actually wanted to check out Gunslingers, his newest one. I haven't had a chance, though. Let's see when Driving, I mean, this guy works. He had 3 movies come out in 2024. Oh, Arcadian, I've been meaning to see that as well. Wow, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies in 2023. Of which Dream Scenario was one of them. Man, this guy's prolific. He still can't beat Steven Seagal's on-screen death count, but I mean, Steven Seagal's body count is legendary. I don't know if anybody's going to beat it without having to utilize CGI. Flat Bob asks, when are the Logic Olympics coming back? Once I get the entire archive back online. The Flat Earth Live Q&As, I want to get the rest of those back online. And then the regular Q&As, the first however many are not online currently, I gotta get them back online. And then we will continue all of them. Sarah Catherine, welcome. You haven't been in here in a while, have you, Sarah? Haven't seen you in a little bit. AJ Forever says, your interview with Flat Earth Dave was amazing. What was his response to the Alex Jones Elon Antarctica flyover rebuttal? What? I'm not sure I know what you're referring to. The Alex Jones Elon Antarctica flyover rebuttal? What is that? Mel Lowe asked, did you see the Richard Allen interrogations? Not all of them. Not everything that's online now. Robert Tozzi says, have you done a breakdown of the TFE situation? I did. The most extensive we got was with, I touched upon it in previous Q&As, but watch the Flat Earth Dave interview. That was the most extensive I've gotten with it. Lord Zed says, Bruce Drive Angry was awesome. Willy's Wonderland you would love as well. I mean, there's just, I am so behind on so many things, my friend. Les Xylophone asks, who's been in more movies, Cage or Seagal? I mean, Cage, hands down. I mean, Steven Seagal is more of a quantity over quality. Whereas Nick Cage has some phenomenal... Okay, actually, hold on. Let's ask this question. Has Nick Cage ever been in a bad movie? Let's see how many entries he has on IMDb. 123 actor credits. I think we went over this on Who Has the Most. Julia Roberts' brother, Eric Roberts, who I had no idea was Julia Roberts' brother. This individual has 860 acting credits. I mean, nobody's catching this guy. I mean, Eric Roberts is as prolific as it gets. I mean, if David Hasselhoff were prolific, I mean, he even upstaged the Hoff in the prolific nature in regards to quantity. But yeah, Seagal's pales in comparison. I mean, Seagal's only been in 59, he has 59 actor credits. That's actually more than I thought. Wow. That's a lot. I mean, he did appearances on Roseanne, My Giant. I mean, he's done a couple of smaller appearances. The Onion movie, Machete. Not that many, but a couple smaller ones. Yeah, he's actually got way more movies than I thought. He was kind of prolific. Actually, his most prolific year was 2016. He's got 7 movies in 2016. 1 movie in 2017, 1 movie in 2018, and 2 movies in 2019, and that was his last appearance. Now, supposedly Above the Law 2 is in development, but it's been in development hell for so long. Who knows if that's happening, but that does need to happen. So yeah, Nick Cage can't touch Eric Roberts. Nobody can touch Eric Roberts' 860 actor credits. He's got 93 movies slated for release. I've never seen this kind of, and most of these are in post-production. It's not even like, some of them are in pre-production, some of them are in production, but most of them are in post-production. So they're already completed. He's got 93 movies coming out. I mean, just looking on his IMDb, this is astounding. I mean, a lot of them don't have release dates, but he's got, let's see how many he's got coming out in 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 11 movies slated for release in 2025. And that doesn't count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 already released. He's got 22 movies coming out in 2025, at least, because a lot of these in post-production, they don't have a release date, so they may or may not release this year. Man, let's look at Eric Roberts' last couple movies. He did The Comic Shop, The Arkansas Pigman Massacre, Kung Fu Slayers. Like, the diversity of Eric Roberts' filmography is just absolute insanity. Santa's Cousin, Christmas Jam. He's got more than one Christmas movie coming out in 2024. Like, how many actors have more than one Christmas movie per year? Oh, he's got 3. Holiday in the Hamptons. There were 3. He did 3 Christmas movies in 2024. Oh man, we gotta do a whole episode on Eric Roberts. Like, this is absolutely astounding stuff here. Oh man, let me catch up on the chat. I got distracted with Eric Roberts' filmography. I mean, this is just—it's incredible. Like, I mean, he must work. He must never sleep. He must never take a day off. I mean, how does he do this? Welcome, psyop within a psyop. Okay. Lord Zed says all Cage does is drop bangers. I'm trying to think of a bad Cage movie. I mean, I haven't seen that many Nicolas Cage movies. I'm trying to think. Was there a bad one? I mean, The Wicker Man, some considered bad. I would put it in the so bad it's good category, but that's just me. Flat Bob says, you said that back at Christmas, though. Eric Roberts? Yeah, we talked about him before. AJ Forever says, SpaceX did an Antarctica flyover, and AJ, Alex Jones. Wait, is your name AJ Forever? Is that supposed to be Alex Jones Forever? AJ used it to clown flat earthers. I have not seen that. Let's take a look at that. So this was 6 days ago. So it took how many years of them to get? Okay. What are we seeing here? I mean, they just zoomed in on some... Okay, hold on. I'll put it on the screen. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, I don't know how this would prove anything. They got a nice fisheye going, but other than that, how would it prove anything? I thought when you first said that, I thought you meant like an actual flyover with clearly visible continents and all that. It's weird how they still can't do that in 2025. Alright. Let's see. YouTube needs to stop being slow. Okay. Alright, so yeah, they got a nice little fisheye going. I mean, how would this clown anybody? I mean, I don't know if that's real or not, but even if it's real, I mean, how... I mean, the fact that this is supposedly the first one ever in history to orbit the poles, which again, we're not really seeing that in this video, and then they just zoom in on some ice. Like, what does this prove? I mean, that's a lot of goofery. Even if that's real, what does that prove? Okay. Welcome, Truth Trollette. Vlad B in the chat. Great actor, Eric Roberts. Yeah, he did a lot of martial art, like low-budget martial arts and action and horror movies that I remember watching in the 90s and early 2000s. And yeah, I mean, I was definitely a fan. I had no clue he was Julia Roberts' brother. I mean, Roberts is just because, I mean, have they ever been in a movie together? I wonder if I asked that before. Let me see. I don't think so. And you know what's kind of funny? She is, even though, I mean, I'm no fan of Miss Julia Roberts, like, pretty average actress with way below average looks, but it's kind of funny because she's kind of heralded as this great thespian, and Eric Roberts is kind of the complete opposite end of the spectrum, doing like the most low budget schlock ever. Oh, actually, they appeared in one movie, a western called Blood Red, 1989. Like, you would think she could get him some work, but I mean, who knows what's going on behind the scenes. I gotta check out some more Eric Roberts movies. I mean, he even did a movie called Psycho X 2024. Let's see how many movies he made in 2024. I mean, this is astounding. He did 4 TV episodes, and then he did, oh man, I don't know if I could even count. Oh, actually, he did 5 episodes. Okay, so for 2024, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 70. Oh, 60 something. I went into 23 by accident. So this guy did this guy did over 60 movies in 2024, including Amityville Bigfoot. Okay, I have to put up some of these trailers. Like, I have to. I can't. I mean, Space Sharks. I mean, that looks kind of cool. I have to put some of these trailers up. Give me a second. Well, this is going to turn into an Eric Roberts type of night, but I have to put up some of these trailers. I don't know which one to start with. I mean, they're so good. All of these are so good. I mean, wow. Absolute. This is absolutely incredible stuff here. Just give me another second. There's quite a few here that I want to get on the screen. He also does short films. I mean, this guy, he also did like 8 short films in 2024. I mean, it's just so crazy. I mean, when does this guy sleep? I mean, how is it possible to make this many movies? I don't get it. I thought The Hoff was prolific. Oh, I actually he did another. How many Christmas movies has this guy made? I mean, this is just insane. Hold on a second. All right, let me catch up on some on the chat here, and then I'll get these trailers on the screen. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible stuff here. Oh, that's what's so fun about these Q&As. I mean, we just never know where they're gonna go. Okay. Play the game says Eric Roberts never turns down a role. Yeah, but I mean, how is he even getting this many scripts? That would explain the variety of work, though, especially the short films. Oh, we got Scott Steiner in the house. Where have you been, Scott Steiner? Where the heck have you been? Yeah, we used to discuss Scott Steiner far more as well and play some of his interviews. We got to get back to doing that. Aaron says, Bruce, don't you think that there must be conversations among the uppity up politicals about visiting cities in the Antarctic? It's a good question. It's a very good question. I forget which episode we talked about the post office that was set up there, and I postulated why would that be necessary? Unless, if some of these old maps are true and there's some kind of Antarctic ice wall with continents beyond it, and they're sending mail to Antarctica, and then you have all these random politicians visiting Antarctica. Is there some kind of interdimensional entity presence there? Oh, Flip Up says, you said Logic Olympics was coming back as soon as the uploads were finished back at Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's taken me longer. I recovered a lot. I recovered a lot more that I thought were lost. Getting there, though. Getting there. Lord Zed says, next in my list is Synchronic. I got distracted with Van Damme and Cage again. Yeah, Eric Roberts was also in in I think more than one Van Damme movie as well. Scott Steiner asks, what do you think about Trump's stance on anti-Semitism? I'm not sure that's a YouTube, that answer can be given on YouTube. Seabass says, if he gets his way, I'll be deported for being anti-genocide of children. You're anti-abortion? Lord Zed says, contrary to public perception, Eric is actually much more than a poor man's George Clooney. Yeah, I think we have to do a deep dive on Eric Roberts because, I mean, does he just owe hundreds of millions of dollars to the mafia or something where he just has to work this often? I mean, who the heck makes 65 movies in a single year? Plus 5 or 6 TV shows and another 8 short films? Flapop says, guess we won't be getting to the petrified giants, animals, and trees. I find it funny normies say it's just pareidolia. Yeah, I went over that on the giants. Oh, wow. I don't think I have that episode up. Thanks for reminding me. I got to get the Giants episode back up on Mindshock, on this channel, the old Mindshock episode on Giants, where we actually went over that. Yeah, the coincidence theorists hallucinate. It's all pareidolia, and it can only ever be pareidolia. Yeah, that's very funny. Lord Zed says, this is truly mind-shocking. Eric Roberts rules. He's kind of awesome. Unlike his sister. Pareidolia is just coincidence theorists cope in pretending that the brain perceives certain patterns that are supposedly random, but arranges them in something not random, like a face in the clouds or something. I mean, in terms of rock formation, that kind of cope is just so silly because that would mean, in order for something to look exactly like a human face, or an elephant, or an animal, or any kind of animal, the wind would have to have hit it exactly the same in order for it, if it's uniform, if it's proportional on all sides. I mean, just that level of gophery of coincidence theorists is hilarious. Now, there are definitely some that you can't tell. It kind of sort of looks like a face, but not really. I mean, those are the maybe categories, and that could certainly be pareidolia, but other than that, I mean, there are some that are just absolutely identical to certain, to human features, or human-like features, or animals, etc. Welcome, Adam. Aaron says, Flat Earth Dave says a NASA whistleblower said that there are cities in the Antarctic with millions, but they're not allowed to communicate with the inner world. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's not a new theory. I mean, people have been talking about that for a while. All right, let's get to these trailers. All right, let's start with this. Let's start with this incredible cinematic masterpiece that will no doubt be vying for Academy Awards. My Redneck Neighbor Chapter 1, The Rednecks Are Coming. Let's look at this, what this masterpiece trailer looks like.
I'm the rice girl.
All the rednecks, they're gonna be putting their camp right over there!
Well, hello, I'm Dirk Reddick.
Your new neighbor.
Redneck?
My name is Leroy Reddick, but my friends call me Red Dick.
I might have to retract what I just said about Eric Roberts earlier. This looks like an audition tape of somebody, of like a homeless guy who wants to get into acting. I mean, how much time has he put into this role? I mean, if that's not phoning it in, I don't know what. He looks like he's not even trying. Also, I can't remember the last Eric Roberts movie I saw, but he's so much older here. How old is he? The last time I saw him, he didn't look anywhere near this old. Let's see how old this guy is. He's only 68? I mean, he looks like he's 80 here. He's only 68. He looks gaunt here. Looks like he's 80.
These people are just wackos.
The Chinks are plotting to use some ancient jib-jab against us.
This is how we rednecks go fishing.
Okay, I've seen special effects better than that in the 90s. Of like middle school kids in the 90s. I mean, this is so sad. I mean, this really looks like the worst, one of the worst. I'm hesitant to even call this a movie. I mean, what is this? And, I mean, clearly they have no budget. How did they get Eric Roberts?
这个是死亡的哇！我少这个。
She tried to poison you boys.
It's on. It's war now, right?
It's war, Dirk.
Team with the most wins will receive the deed to the property in question.
Let me just ask a weird question here. If you're a Hollywood actor and the brother of Julia Roberts, I mean, does this guy have no shame? Did he sign some kind of deal with the devil, and in the clause it said you cannot refuse any movie role, so he has to agree no matter who sends the script? I mean, I've seen high school films with more effort than this. Like, they took pride in their work. I mean, I don't even know what I'm watching here. I mean, the first YouTube kids did skits better than this. I mean, I don't even know what this is. I mean, can you believe that this... I wouldn't even believe this was made in any year. But this is, according to IMDb... This is a 2024 film, in quotations. Wait, that's bilingual? What? What? That Asian woman is Bai Ling of The Crow with Brandon Lee. She was also in Anna and the King, Red Corner. What? I mean, this is a Hong Kong Film Award Best Award-winning actress. And she's doing My Redneck Neighbor, The Rednecks Are Coming. I didn't recognize her at all. I mean, she was in some major A-list films. She was in more A-list films than Eric Roberts. What is going on? Like, how much money do these celebrities owe to people that they have to? What is the budget of this movie? Let me see if I could find a budget here. I mean, it looks like it's about $3, but I don't know. It's probably not listed. Here's the tagline: a bunch of rednecks decide to overwhelm the crazy Asians next door in order to take over their domain on prime Hollywood Hills. Like who comes up with this plot? Who thought that this was a good idea for a movie? I mean, I don't get it. Like, who actually thought that this would be worthy of being made? The budget. Who has a guess for the budget? It's estimated. Who wants to take a guess here on what the budget of the so-called film is? Flat Bob says about tree fitting. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Lord Zed says this is some kind of punishment for Julia. She sold her soul or something. And no doubt. No doubt. Truth Trollette says, one movie of his I saw I thought was cheap was Devil's Night with Kevin Sorbo. Kevin Sorbo is supposedly pretty legit, though. He's supposedly extremely based and not a Hollywood sellout, but, I mean, I'm not sure. He's got a lot of interesting stories, no doubt. Flat Bob says, I kind of want to do a movie like this with my buddy. We film skits and stuff all the time. We got 2 movies in the works and several episodes of the Cletus Chronicles. I'm going to go out on a limb and say your stuff has better production quality than this crap. I mean, I don't know what this is. Scott Steiner says, ha ha, WTF. Truth Trollette says, I'm rolling. Vlad B, laughing emoji. Truth Trollette says, I want to see this. Alright. Lord Zed says 200 grand. Lord, I take it back 75 grand. The estimate on IMDb is $1 million. Now, I think Bai Ling was paid, I think she might have been paid more than that. Like, well more than that for certain movies. Back when she was really big. She was on a bunch of big TV shows, too. Entourage, Lost, Hawaii Five-0. Angel, Touched by an Angel, Homicide, Life on the Street. Who remembers that one? Jake 2.0. That was kind of a popular show back in the day on UPN. Yeah, I mean, she was kind of big time. Kind of big time, especially in Hong Kong. I can't believe she's in this. So, I don't know. Did they pay Eric Roberts 500 grand and Bai Ling 500 grand and that's where the million went? Or is that estimate just complete BS? But either way, I mean, I've seen middle school kids make stuff better than this.
Last girl was a bad chick. She enticed Dirk with her wily ways.
Redneck win!
So this movie is just a couple of rednecks talking, rolling tires, and some weird CGI effects of throwing bombs in a river to fish. That's what this movie is. Like, I mean, what are these people thinking? Like, what is Eric Roberts? Okay, forget Eric Roberts and Bai Ling. I mean, these are supposedly established actors who've both done some much higher profile work. But let's set them aside for a second here. Would anybody like does anybody have like even to be a background extra? I mean, some people have some kind of principles, paid or not. How many people would refuse even to be a background extra for this type of film? I mean, I just do not understand this. Aaron says maybe they're MK Ultra. They must be to be agreeing to do these kinds of movies, but
Here in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that font from Microsoft Word 1997. Remember when they was it 97 or 98 when they started rolling out the texture fonts? I mean, this is from the 90s. These title effects. I mean, this is crazy. All right. Who's ready for the next one? Welcome, Wendy. Pinto Sack says, in grade 10, me and my friends made better movies with my 8mm camcorder. I have no doubt. I mean, I don't even know what this on the screen is. I mean, what is this? All right, let's do the next one. I'm not even going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name. Just, like, this is all very, very mind-choking.
What's happening?
Oh my god. Came from a ship that crashed back there. It's the only survivor.
Oh,
Did you see that? What do you know about these space flowers and space sharks?
I mean, I can't believe they're serious. Like, how did they put this out as an actual quote unquote film? I don't like, It's almost like this is like how is this not a joke? Like this is an actual film. I am Iron's Cat asks, is this Sharknado 8 Space Sharks? I don't believe it's part of the Sharknado series. Oh man. Like what is this? Like they just discovered the sepia tone on their old 80s camcorder? I mean, what? I mean, I just can't believe this is passed off. Like, I already can't watch, like, the regular direct-to-video stuff. I mean, this is a whole new category. I mean, this is just a whole new category of filth. I mean, it's not even so bad it's good. Like, it's not even that. Like, it's like, I can't believe they were serious. I mean, I have no idea. Lord Zed says, this makes Blackwater look like a masterpiece. This makes anything look like a masterpiece. I mean, what is this? Let's continue with Eric Roberts' film selections in the year 2024.
From my daughter, I leave the rest of my fortune, assets, and businesses in their entirety. That ring represents tremendous power.
I deserve that inheritance, not that child. You know what to do.
That's Quentin Rampage Jackson there. That's crazy. But this movie actually looks like a real movie, though. I mean, it's not good or anything. It looks like complete garbage. But at least it looks like a real film. Like the last two trailers we watched, that didn't even look real. Like here, there looks like at least there's some kind of quality control in cinematography or edit. It looks like they're at least serious, like they're at least kind of serious about what they're making. But let's continue here.
I'll now be taking control over the Voight family business dealings.
Who are you?
We're an elite group of female samurai, and we live here now in hiding.
One of the four pillars must be responsible for killing my father.
Did they just spoil the whole movie with Eric Roberts getting whacked here? What a reveal. I mean, look at this look at this brilliant acting. I mean, look at that death face. I mean, should Eric Roberts be nominated for an Academy Award based on this performance right here? Is it time? Is it time? I mean, look at that. I mean, that is a very interesting acting choice. That is an interesting thespianistic selection for getting murked. I mean, this is... Lion's Cat says Eric Roberts looks like Gary Busey there. Flat Bob says zoom in closer. I mean, if this isn't masterclass acting, I don't know what is. I can't believe they... I mean, is this a spoiler, though? Did they just reveal Eric Roberts' death here? Aaron says, Bruce, I never heard that term, murked. It just means killed. I believe it's a video game term. Let's see what the origin of murked is. Urban Dictionary. Merc comes from merc, M-E-R-C, pronounced M-U-R-K, short for mercenary, to be killed, murdered, or otherwise mercilessly and overwhelmingly defeated or put down. Became popular in the early 2000s. Vlad B says it was used in rap a lot. That might be the first time I said it on the podcast. That's what Eric Roberts' face here brings out. That's the kind of that's the kind of nomenclature Eric Roberts' thespianistic selections bring out. Yeah, Seabass says, I think it was Call of Duty-like games that got really popular. Scott Steiner, keep it family friendly in the chat here. Okay, let's continue with this incredible trailer. With the cinematic masterpiece destined to become a cult classic for eons to come.
I want to join you.
We will train you.
Quinn has taken complete control. If she consolidates the 4 pillars, she'll be untouchable. Kill them before they kill me.
Whoever gets a shot at Quinn, take it without.
They're here.
Okay, this actually looks like they took it seriously. This does not look like the worst piece of trash I've ever seen. I can't say it's watchable, but it's maybe watchable. I mean, Quentin Rampage Jackson probably doesn't even know how to put in a bad performance. I mean, that is one entertaining bastard. So just by Quentin Rampage being in this, I mean, it looks like people actually tried, though. Like, everything from the cinematography to the editing, even the action, the martial arts. I mean, it doesn't look good by any stretch of the imagination, but it doesn't look horrible. I mean, there's Netflix shows and movies that have way worse action choreography than what we're seeing here. Like, this is not complete trash. There's actually my redneck neighbor. There's a sequel that came out the same year. Let me get this trailer up. My Redneck Neighbor Chapter 2, Let the Games Begin. Crazy Asians and redneck clans escalate their pranks to a point of no return when Kat tries to boil Reddick's pet gerbil. In retaliation, the Reddicks roast Kat's chicken for lunch, lead to an all-out war, winner-takes-all redneck games. The final showdown is called the Redneck Olympics. Oh, man. What is this? The budget is estimated to be $1.5 million. Now, I don't know how accurate these estimations are. So, My Redneck Neighbor Chapter 1, the estimation was $1 million. Chapter 2, these both came out in 2024, is 1.5 million. Actually, let me see if there's there might not even be a trailer here for part 2. Let's see if there's a trailer. There is indeed. Oh man. Oh man, what is this?
Welcome to the special Redneck game.
It's a winner-take-all event. The team with the most wins will receive the deed to the property in question.
These are the deeds to the property. May you kick the caca out of each other.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that!
She thinks we're just a bunch of dumb country hicks. She's about to find out.
It's war! Your chances have to come along. Your chances have to come along. Wait.
What are we watching here? What is this? What is this? Flat Bob says this is beautiful. Like, what kind of trash is this? Oh, man. I have no idea what this is.
Who's there? Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh man, I mean, even 80s, and I mean, come on, armpit farts. That's what they're going with here. I mean, was that even funny in the 80s? I mean, that's the mental level. This so-called film is at. Oh man, I Am Lion's Cat says, you know, it's really crazy when Bruce gives the double oh man, like oh man, oh man. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like this. Has anybody in the chat seen something quite like this? Heracles says this would never make it on Up All Night with Rhonda Shear. I mean, I don't know what this is. Like, how are these people, like, how is this not a joke? Like, I mean, people make, like, garbage skits on purpose, like, on YouTube. This is an actual film, supposedly.
I object.
Point taken.
Catting around. Oh, I like it. Alley cat. This time I'm holding my ground.
It's an interesting tagline. See it before it's banned. Oh, man. I mean, clearly, I mean, I don't know what education level these people are at, but, yeah, that's supposed to be a contraction. See it before it is banned. So, they have a typo in the actual trailer. That's what we're dealing with. Although I have to say, the trailer for part 2, for chapter 2 here, does look better edited than chapter 1, even though they came out in the same year. Lord Zed says, have you seen Black Butterfly with Antonio? Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. I really didn't like it. The first half of the movie was okay, but I really remember not liking that movie at all. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I knew the twist, and I didn't think it was supposed to be a twist. So I was a little disappointed, but I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I was unimpressed.
Yeah, boss, it's Simon Monroe. Listen, it's happened again.
And the thing is, what are we gonna do if we find it? How are we gonna stop it? The thing wants to rip off our fucking faces. What are we gonna do, Annie?
Well, I have no idea what that was. But it does not look like they spent any money on that Bigfoot suit. I mean, that looks like some kind of, that looks like at the dollar, they picked it up at the dollar Halloween store. I mean, I have no idea what this so-called film is. Heracles, I have no idea. I don't ever want to watch that trailer again, though. Let's move on to the next entry here.
I thought you were going to ease up on taking on new cases. You shouldn't feel obligated to take on more work just to prove your worth.
We have some real opportunities on the horizon. I have chosen my nephew, Chris.
When they made that jackass partner? After I'm the one that trained him, Jay. And now this little punk is walking around like he's my boss?
So what brings you here today?
I get angry sometimes.
What do you do when you get angry?
I have these weird fantasies.
Man, how many agents do you think Eric Roberts has? So one agent is just like, oh yeah, we got this BET Her movie. Do you want to do it? And Eric Roberts must be like, of course, I don't even need to see the script. If it's a BET Her movie, I'm totally in. Is that how that conversation went? Or do Eric Roberts' agents, they don't even need to consult him. Whenever a script comes in, oh yeah, he'll do it. He'll do it. Oh, man.
And these flashes of light popping in my head sometimes.
Deep down, you know that there is something eating you up inside, and it's causing your anger.
I was gonna take that space! I know you heard me. Get your ass out of that!
Now, the only way that I can help you with that is that you have to open up.
I don't have mental health issues. I don't have mental health issues. Excuse me, who are you hollering at? You!
Drinking, screaming, and crying. Is that pretty much all B.E.T. her movie? Oh, man. Wow. I don't know, man. I have no idea what Eric Roberts' agent or agents are thinking. And where does he find the time? I mean, even if he worked all day, every day, I mean, how do you make 65 movies in 1 year? Alright, what does everybody want? Do you want to continue with the Eric Roberts trailers? Or are we going to get into some Alex Jones before the night is out? What does everybody want to see next? Lord Zed says, I thought he was a clown. Turns out he was a clone. Flat Bob says, I was hoping for Petrified Giants, but it's your show. Yeah, like I said, for certain subject matter like that, I mean, that really needs its own episode. This is kind of like a free-for-all with a whole bunch of different topics that I'm not necessarily going to be doing 3-hour deep dives into. Heracles says, what? You can't put out a movie and a 10th a week? Well, so, first of all these movies, there's no way all these movies are in the same location. I mean, some of these movies look like they're in completely different locations, so the travel time to and from, and then some of them might require additional shoots, not to mention downtime or, read-through, I mean, I guess, I don't know if there's auditions for any of these, read-throughs, rehearsals, screen tests, choreography run-throughs on some of the action scenes. I mean, he's doing some shooting in some of them, then any kind of meetings before the movie even happens, the walkthroughs, not to mention, the shoot could span a few weeks on its own, and that's per movie. And then travel time in between. And then he's also in pre-production for a whole bunch of other movies. And if there's CG, they might need to do some kind of blue screen captures or whatever. So, not to mention, and again, travel time between projects. And then, so I guess he has no life at all. I mean, I think he's married. I mean, so there's no life for himself. So even if he's working every second, I'm still not sure how this lines up time-wise. Then he's got to do like promotional material, interviews, like random media, and then I guess there might not be ADR or additional special effects recording in post-production. There may or may not be. Then there's also, like, commentary tracks. I don't know if he does those. But there's so much that goes into, like, a single movie. Then there's, like, photo shoots for posters and all that. That's never done on the same day as shooting, or not usually. And if it's a multi-day shoot for most of these, I mean, I'm sure some of them are one-day shoots, but some of them he has bigger roles, so it could be a multi-week shoot each. So he's pretty much going from one set to another. I guess the way to do this, so if they're shooting in LA, so he's going from one set, so maybe he has a morning on one movie, an afternoon on another, a night shoot on another, and he does that for like a few months. Then he travels to another location where there might be more than one movie being shot within the state, and then he's traveling from one to another morning after. I mean, there's like, I just don't know how he make it work. He also does like a lot of interviews. I mean, he was on Howard Stern. In December 87, he was arrested after banging on a woman's apartment door in Manhattan's Upper West Side. He was charged with criminal trespass, possession of cocaine and marijuana, and second-degree assault after he punched a police officer. In 1995, he was arrested in Los Angeles for shoving his wife into a wall. So, like, he does have some kind of downtime to commit all these assaults. These aren't on set. So he's running around in Manhattan, LA, all these places, assaulting people, punching police officers. This is not on set. So, like, where does he find the time? I mean, I don't know. This is crazy. And, like, what does he do in his personal life? When does he have time to eat? Does he exercise? Does he ever visit family or friends? Does he ever go out to restaurants? Because there's really no time for any of this. Based on his movies, based on this schedule. I mean, like I said, I'm probably gonna have to cover him in a whole podcast because I don't know how he makes this work. Heracles says this guy's a dynamo. Lord Zed asked, do we have a homework assignment? Same one as before, and I forgot what it was from the last one. There was a couple movies. I wrote them down somewhere. But yeah, there were a couple movies, and I forgot what they were. I gotta go check. Alright, so how are we gonna round tonight out? What does everybody want to see? You want more Eric Roberts trailers, or you want to round this out with some Alex Jones ranting? Or a Steven Seagal commercial? Or some Roller Jam? The chat decides on live Q&As. Aaron wants Alex. Heracles wants more Eric Roberts. I Am Ion's cat wants Roller Jam. Oh man, you guys are all over the place. Seabass asks, are there any new Alex Jones songs? I haven't seen them. Lord Zed wants Sensei Mojo Priest. John Smith says, can you play the Alex Jones Goes Super Saiyan vid? I'm not sure which one that is. There might be a few like that. Truth Trollette says, doesn't matter. Heracles says, Alex then. All right, more people chime in. We got 2 for Jones. Scott Steiner asks if I've heard of Nick Fuentes. Yes, I have. I watched 1 or 2 interviews. Lord Zed says, I think we need a poll. Okay, fine. We'll do the poll. I mean, this really covers most of the scope of conversation on these Q&As. Flat Bob says, make sure to trigger to answer an option. There's not enough. You can only have 4 for some reason. Alex Jones in the lead. Alex is in the lead. Lord Zed says, talk about tough decisions. It's like deciding which pet I love the most. Heracles says, I want Eric Roberts and Alex Jones competing in Roller Jam. I Am Ion's cat says, I want to see the girl version of Ralph Wiggum in Roller Jam. What? Alex Jones in the lead. Eric Roberts getting no love here. Steven Seagal a distant third? This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. Alright, looks like Jones is in the lead. So we'll go through some, I'll give it another minute. Yeah, I definitely have to do a whole deep dive on Eric Roberts. That's going to be like 15 hours minimum. Lord Zed says, this is a historic moment. Steven's never lost anything before. That's a good point. Well, what about his encounter with Bruce Lee, if that was legit? He would have been around 17 years old, maybe? Seabass says everyone likes watching the class clown. Yeah, it looks like Jones is going to be winning it. Alright, so let's get Alex Jones all set up here to round out this fine evening. Man, my redneck neighbor is going to be haunting my dreams for a long time. And Space Sharks, that was pretty bad. But I have to say, Snow White and the Seven Samurai, as well as Black Girl Erupted, the BET horror movie, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Amityville Bigfoot, we never need to discuss ever again.
Well, stand up and be counted for what you're about to receive. We are the dealers. We'll give you everything you need. Hang on to the good times. Come on, 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 come on! Eve. Come on, 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 come on!
Alex Jones really needs to do vocals on the next Steven Seagal album. And they need to do a live tour as well. Can you imagine the powerhouses? Alex Jones, the greatest thespian of all time, and Seagal on stage doing like blues or whatever.
Vengeance is coming! Fire is coming, Pope! The real revolution against you is coming, and you will burn in hell! Just like if you run from a dog, folks, it'll run up and bite you. When these people start growling at you, you go, what are you growling at me for? You think I'm food? I'm not your food! Get that through your stinking narcotics trafficking head! Growling at you, you go, what are you growling at me for? You think I'm food? I'm not your food! Get that through your stinking narcotics trafficking head! Excuse me. It's natural. It's holy. I mean, it's what we were designed to do. I do not feel squeamish when somebody's hurting an innocent person. Then I've got the power and the will to gouge their eyeballs out. The problem is that you're not supposed to do that in a modern society. That's why a lot of these criminals get away with stuff. So I'll do it in the information war. I will gouge their eyeballs out with the truth. I'm sick of these people. Get off the children. Stop hurting them right now. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, said it's better for you to tie a millstone around your neck and throw it in the ocean than to hurt children. And I'm sick of you people. Do not, Christ beat people with whips that are in your business. You are committing one of the worst sins out there. Don't you lecture me. Get that beam out of your eye. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? I am sick of you people. I am sick of you people. I am sick of you hypocrite, thief, liars. Get off your high horse, okay? Get off of it. Maybe that'd make them happy. Maybe that'd make Oprah Winfrey happy, saying I'm a racist because I know Obama's a liar. What do I do, E.T. Williams, to prove I'm not racist? Do I throw myself into a wood chipper? And the media goes, Jones claims they pee on each other at Skull and Bones. What a liar. We all know that's Trump and Russia. No, they crap on each other. All right? And then worship Lucifer and are born again undead and eat crap. That's who runs things. A bunch of Ivy League people that eat turds. You think I care what they say about me? I'm in a war. Grow up, people. I mean, me personally, see, I'm not like these globalists that are into little kids and stuff. That's what I like. Big, you know, full on, the whole 9 yards, Marilyn Monroe type woman. I'm married happily. The point is, And I tell you, I make the joke, my wife's not, if she was a car, she wouldn't be street legal. People say, what does that mean? You know, it means she's got so much horsepower. And now I'm seeing Democratic sites rub their hands together, go, our plan to bring down America, Cloward and Piven is working well. Oh, I'll get you and your little dog, too. I mean, it is sick. And it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. Just like Snoop Dogg behind the scenes sounds like Urkel. Yes, I got a major business deal going. All just like Snoop Dogg behind the scenes sounds like Urkel. Yes, I got a major business deal going. Imagine if we could. And it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. Just like Snoop Dogg behind the scenes sounds like Urkel. Yes, I got a major business deal going. Imagine if we could cut into the Kremlin and actually hear what Putin's saying over his different TV screens like a James Bond villain talking to his minions. My evil extends across all time, all galaxies, all dimensions. Look into me one last time. This is Putin. Trump, do as I say. Nigel Farage, do as I say. Alex Jones, do as I say. Italian voters, do as I say.
Is anybody else disappointed that Alex Jones just hasn't done these Hollywood blockbusters? I mean, can you imagine? I mean, this guy could play Moses. I mean, this guy can play, you know, Sith Lords in Star Wars. I mean, this guy could be any Lord of the Rings, orc commander. I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? And convincingly, compellingly. Chin Chin says, Alex's facial expressions just give it all away. The greatest actor of all time. There's no close second. I mean, again, we can speculate on whether or not Seagal can replicate this, but the fact remains that Seagal has not. Whether he can or can't, he has not. So Alex Jones must reign supreme as the greatest thespian of all time.
Hey! Icelanders, you are under my control. Brazil wants to pull out of the global union because of Putin. All across the world, people are angry at the IMF and World Bank, not for abusing them, not for austerity, not for robbing them, but because of the mighty, all-powerful, multivariate, multidimensional Colossus, Destructor Maximus, Supremo Vladimir Putin!
You know what's really impressive, though? I mean, he's just doing this all off the cuff. I mean, he's just riffing, and his riffs are better than any Hollywood actor in the history of Hollywood. I mean, just his random riffs are more compelling and believable than the performances of any full-time actors that actually trained for this. That actually rehearsed. And he's just going off the cuff riffing, and it's already better than all of that.
Supremo Vladimir Putin! Children as young as 6 years of age under some liberal area school districts are taught things I didn't know about till I read about them in the newspaper when I was like 25 years old as a talk show host. I was like, what's that they're teaching them? And I had to go look it up. I didn't know what eating feces was. I didn't even know people did that. They teach 6-year-olds how much fun it is. And stuff I can't even say on air. We just have to collectively reach out with our pinky and just shove the New World Order, and we could rip their arms out like Beowulf pulling Grendel's arm out of its socket. You could just blow at the New World Order. If we all started doing it, they would fall over. They would burn into flame. Why do you think they hate us and try to dumb us down and poison us? Because the minute we start moving like a glacier, it will crush them. You understand that? These people need to be annihilated. And you need to understand something, ladies and gentlemen. I don't say that because I don't think about how I want to annihilate them. I'm like a mother who can pick a car up off their baby because it's screaming and begging for help. That's been documented over and over again. It's that same instinct, and that's what you need to go for. What you hear in my discuss with these people is the primal survival instinct to get them off of us. To get them off of us. That's what you're hearing. I'm going to skip this network break and just take some final calls here. I need to settle down. A guy in a devil outfit with a crown on and a sword, and guys walling around in 2 feet of excrement, pissing on each other. See, I got all this news, and I can't even read it. It's just like, what is the point? What, add more to just all the hellish stuff that's going on and how much trouble we're in? And the sadness that we have to go through this and put up with this? I mean, this is ridiculous. And that's where the pain gives way to anger, because the anger is basically a defense mechanism. I told the globalists a long time ago, and I meant it. You want to fight, you better believe you've got one. And there are people all over this country engaging in the information war, and we're going to smash your system. We're going to return the republic. We'll never be perfect, but my God, we're not going to keep babies alive and harvest their organs. We're not going to sell their parts for women's cosmetics. We're not going to have Pepsi with baby flavoring in it. I mean, what the hell have we become? Excuse me, but I'm tired of it. Every instinct in me is just, rah, just let me into a room with 100 of these people. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I just don't know where the spirit and the will is to crush the enemy out there. What have they done to us to put us into a trance to put up with this garbage? What have they done to us? What? We're turning into a bunch of self-centered, walking dead trash, and we're such zombies, we're such self-centered crap that we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. And my very spirit is just absolutely ready at every level to we're under attack, people. Where is the animating contest of liberty? Where is the spirit lifted up against these people?
I've asked this question before, and I'll ask it again. Is Alex Jones the modern-day Paul Revere? Blowing the whistle on the Redcoats or the MKUltra infiltrating Illuminati filth? Pebble, something simpler, says, gosh, I feel like I'm listening to wrestling. I actually brought that up. Alex Jones would also be one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time, no doubt. No doubt. You know what's crazy, too? Like, how often... So, Alex does these live shows for decades. How often does he stumble on his words? Seabass said, improv, you only get one shot, so I guess it requires more talent than when you get a million do-overs. That's a good point. Look at all the bloopers in TV shows or Hollywood movies. Alex Jones doesn't have bloopers. I don't know if Steven Seagal has bloopers either. But... I mean, how often, out of the countless tens of thousands of hours, or however many hours Jones has been on the air, how often does he stumble? I mean, occasionally he'll take pauses. I've maybe heard him once or twice mispronounce something. I mean, this guy's a pretty incredible thespian. And is he the modern-day Paul Revere?
All right, I'm sorry. I focus in on the evil. It really freaks me out, and I don't get like that a lot, but I know the enemy spirit. And I start talking about it, and it just gets to me, because my spirit gets close to that evil, and I feel it, and my whole spirit just goes, ah, ah, ah. Evil, and I feel it, and my whole spirit just goes, ah, ah, ah. they call that crazy. That's not crazy. That's my will, my human spirit saying, crush those that would hurt the innocent. Go after the enemy. Build a civilization. Be honorable. Crush the snakes under your feet. Get behind me, Satan. And everybody knows what a pack of liars these people are, but they're so used to creeping around and being in control and knowing that America's chained up in their basement. You know, so they're sitting up there watching TV, big old slobs. We're chained up down there. And there's famous cases of this. They're getting our Social Security checks, basically. They're sitting there like big slobs, eating Twinkies, watching television. You know, they got like little CIA pocket protectors, feeling powerful. And sometimes they walk down, we're chained up downstairs, they walk by and make us beg for maybe a piece of bread. So they can feel it. They walk down the dungeon, they kind of strut around. I'm feeling really powerful right now, America. Let me just kick you in the face a little bit. Oh, but we've got both our arms out of the shackles. And then we got our legs out. And when you open the trap door to come down and rape us, globalist, metaphysically, even though we've been emaciated and been in the dark so long we could hardly see, we punched you, knocked you to the ground, bit a chunk out of you. And now we're stumbling around with the lights on trying to see, and you're screaming for mama. And here comes a big, fat, giant, 400-pound maggot down the stairs, just slithering in. Pus dripping out of it, smell of rotting dead children in its belly. There's the big, giant pus worm. Come to save its baby. Baby's bleeding. Baby broke its leg when baby fell down in the dark. And so we're getting our bearings. The light's coming back in our eyes. We weigh about 85 pounds, but you know what? We're fighting for our life. And here comes that big worm. And what are we going to do to that big, giant, stinking worm that smells like dead flesh? It's squealing like a big rat. What are we going to do to that worm? And I just had a brain orgasm. I mean, I'm not kidding. I just, ooh.
The diversity of Jones' material is just, it's absolutely incredible. Oh, man. Mayor McCheese in the chat says, hey, Bruce, how come every time I pop into the stream, we're watching Alex Jones? You should pop in earlier. We were watching Eric Roberts movie trailers from 2024. You're going to have to check that out. That was pretty incredible stuff. Chin Chin says, because Alex Jones is the bestest. I mean, just the diversity of Jones' material is just unparalleled.
Excuse me. I mean, I'm not kidding. I just, excuse me. Oh, my gosh. Brain orgasm. No, nothing for you. I'm liberal. Nothing. Liberal. Liberal. No, nothing for you. I'm liberal. Nothing. Liberal. Liberal. I only live in the kitchen in the bedroom. And then I guess like the extra bedroom's a place where the cat goes to crap on the bed. But
Extra bedrooms for cat crapping. Oh man, I don't think I've laughed as hard at like actual comedy specials than I do watching Alex Jones. I mean, Has anybody? Is there any comedian or comedy special that's funnier than Jones? I guess we could say on a minute-by-minute average.
At the point, I walk in there, I'm cleaning the house this morning, picking up stuff, and I went there like, why'd the cat crap on the bed? You know, I know my daughter wants a damn cat. I like cats, except when they do stuff like that. And it likes me, so it peed on my shoes last week. But I'm digressing. Oh, West this week, your women pigs are ours to carry the sperm of the goblin pig. We rule you, holla mahilla hilla, hilla hilla hilla.
It's very good. You have a very good.
But no one should wake up from the coma. Just give in to it. George Soros, the Islamic hordes, just go holla mahalla hilla, hilla kala kila, hallulu, hikapulu. Soros, the Kalakila, Alulu, Kalakila, Alulu, Hikapulu, Kuliputululu. So it was a loving gift, on record, premeditatedly, for the children. Well, I'm a Democrat, and I'm the first black president. Doesn't that make it okay? There are too many hemophiliacs, aren't there? You look at Hillary trying to act powerful in front of people, and she's this husk with this dim jack-o'-lantern glow coming out, and it looks horrific, and she doesn't know how horrific she looks, and they thought, look at our goddess. She will be the one. Oh, yes. Oh, because if they can make you take something that's spiritually ugly with a demonic vampire glow shining out of it. Hi, I'm Hillary. Hi, I'm Hillary. Hi, I'm Hillary. Yeah. I mean, this is what they are force feeding us. Look at her in that lower photo in the middle when she's looking up from when she was in the governor's office. Bottom row. Her when she's a lawyer. Now it's the row above her. Yeah, that's it. Click that one. Look at that. If that's not a predator right there, boy. You think for 1 minute you'd want to live with that person or trust them? You think that person has any joy or beauty in their life? No. One thing, lust for power 20 hours a day to force her will on you. You're like, how does she do it? How does it? It always is. It ends in little girls and their guts coming out on the pavement. And guys eating hearts and screaming Allah Akbar. It just always ends the same. That's who she represents. Whether it's rich hillbillies raping some girl almost to death or jihadi hillbillies raping little girls to death, it's just that Hillary produces raped little girls with their insides coming out on the ground. Because that's what the demon that runs her likes. Little girls getting tortured to death. That's Hillary, folks. Torture little girls to death. That's a lot of spirit in little girls, a lot of soul. And that's what that vampire likes. That's what that vampire gets. These little girls begging for their mommies over 2-3 days with a line of 100 slobs raping them till their guts come out. And that's why they don't like me, because I know who they are. I see you, witch. Hell is waiting for you and prepared. And I will never falter or waver in your face. I will continue on no matter what you do. We will break your will. And your God, Satan, is already broken and already defeated. And Jesus Christ has the keys to hell and death. You are bound. You are defeated. And you know it.
I mean, it really is uncanny on how rarely Jones trips over his words or mispronounces things. Seabass says, I've always told people, don't go to Hollywood, try to start your career where you are. They won't let you succeed if you're not on the powers that shouldn't be his side. Oh, surprisingly, I don't know if I've heard that before. The powers that shouldn't be, that's good. Oh, that is good, Seabass. I can't believe I haven't heard that before. I do not recall having heard that, but that's that is is quite apt. No way. Maria in the chat saying my husband's best friend moved to Hollywood to be a comedian and he was found dead in his apartment 3 years later. It was legendary looking back. I have okay. And the other weird part was he was collab with Bill Nye on some comedy science thing that kinda like Daredevil science stuff. What? Justin said you should watch the link I dropped 16 minutes long, very important. I'd probably want to break it down point by point. So is that on Hillary? So that should probably be its own episode. Because I'm rounding this out right here, and I don't want to go over stuff like super quick. I want to really take the time. Yeah. Let me I have a whole bunch of stuff on Hillary as well with some crazy connections. Yeah, we should probably organize that into its own episode. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna give a heads up on the episode, and then I'll put my stuff in there, and then I can go through that as well. Lord Zad, why are you gonna be dropping that? Bruce, do you think when we are awake could be the dream, and when we sleep is the real world? I've been bringing that up for years, my friend, and I've actually thought that since I was a kid. Ever since I heard that row, row, row your boat song, you know, merrily, 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 like row your boat down the stream. Life is but a dream, and there's just something about it. I forgot which episode I went over this. I wonder. I think it was one of the Tartaria episodes, one of the early Tartaria episodes, and I mentioned that there's some kind of truth hidden in all of those, like all those old nursery rhymes, all those old fairy tales and songs. And something, I always found something creepy about that song. Life is but a dream. I mean, there's just something weird about it. And then, of course, you have the Aborigines of Australia and the dream time and all of that. Flat Bob says, we are in a dream state. The real world is after you leave the flesh vessel. Basically, after you die, you go to the real world. Yeah, that's interesting. Heracles says, watch a miniseries called Awake from the early 2000s. Drama, fantasy, mystery. Interesting. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to add this to the list. All right, let's finish this out. I'll do another minute on this, and then we'll close this out.
You look at these people. That's why they made jokes about it, why Obama made jokes. Because they are devil worshipers. Let me explain it again. They are devil worshipers. And as soon as you get that through your head, there's the headline, How Hillary Clinton Met Satan, New York Times. They're going to block death, and that they're going to turn to this new beautiful thing. They're going to come from being little vampire, stinking, rotten meat slugs, and they're going to metamorphosize into a beautiful butterfly and flap off into the beautiful void of the deep blue space. I call my own little daughter my little monkey. She hangs onto my fingers. And you know what? She looks like a cute little pink monkey. I am an organic, caged response to seeing what's going on. Thinking they get you down and really start hurting you. All of a sudden, you got all that strength and you just get up and start just breaking arms, man. That's what I'm talking about politically. You got to set your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. You're the enemy. You're the scum. You're the filth. You're the murderers. You're going down. We're never stopping. Hell or high water. We're going over the top, and you're never going to stop us. Do you understand that? That's what I'm talking about. And that's what they're scared of, is that spirit.
The jihad is here. You are under our control. We kill your women. Ha ha. Cut their genitals off and kill you, tow you off building, Milo. And we do it, it's liberal, and the media covers it up because they love a jihad. They love a jihad. And once you are jihad, you are Allah. Jihad. Jihad.
You like that?
What's left?
Do you realize what degenerate cultural oxymorons these people are? These are power grabbers. These are people who just want to lecture us all day and tell us how to live and guilt us. Well, I'm not guilty, you fascist, evil slug, Obama. Your family out of Kenya funding and literally running jihad operations all over the Middle East and Africa. I'll give Obama this. He's bold. I could never have imagined an Islamic radical sleeper cell becoming president. I mean, I can't believe the CIA did this. I can't believe our governments did this. But after all, that's how much they hate America and Christians and guns and George Washington, baby. Well, you know what? I'm betting on George Washington and John Wayne all the way. And all you scum can go to hell. I'm never backing down. We're going to beat your ass. You just get that through your stinking traitorous heads. What a sick joke he sits there and preys on his idiot followers. Think about it. Sits there and preys. Think about it. I came here from California to vote and screw him over. Oh, let's engage in fraud. Yeah, rob everybody. Got it. Here it is. See, look. Me too. The hijab is beautiful. Ah, enjoy the difference. Ah, yes, enjoy. Ah. Said the spider to the fly. Don't encourage any of the Europeans to have children. Oh, that's a bad thing, they're told. Encourage North Africa and the Middle East. And they encourage North Africa and the Middle East. And they advertise, come here, we have women. And then the imams, they have when the men are weak, the women are ours. We will go. They are strong breeding stock. We will conquer the world with them. It is the order of Allah to go to Germany and take their women. And then Erdogan came out last year and said, we will burn down every European city if you don't let us come in. And your women are ours. Just hordes of young Turks. Just, let us come in. Young Turks. Young Turks. They'll kill all the Christians like we always do. And then it was like, liberal, wear the hijab, get on an airplane with him, go to Saudi Arabia, go to Libya, go to Somalia, and we're going to take you and sell you on a slave sheik, and you'll never get out of the dungeon.
I mean, look at this thespian. I mean, just look at this absolute thespian. I mean, he could probably name every single country in the world. Like, how does he do this? Like, how much information is in Alex Jones's brain? Oh, man. Wow. Absolutely wow. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna round this episode out. Obviously, plenty more to come. I'll try to do a lot more of these live Q&As because they are pretty fun. We went from Eric Roberts to Alex Jones with obviously some Steven Seagal sprinkled in, unlike any other podcast out there. Hope everybody enjoyed another edition of the Mindshock podcast in the live Q&A variety. If you want to help support the podcast, you can donate to our PayPal. Just check the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Patreon. This is Bruce McGuire signing off. Catch you guys next time.